today we're going to be at the beach. Let's go to the beach. Look around. We are at the beach, man. There is sand in our toes.
Wow, I hate
it. Is crunchy. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot sand. Hot sand. Ow, 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 ow. Yikes, yikes. Ooh, you know what I say?
I think one of the most special parts of Team of Stars is in the name itself, Team of Stars. We really try to emphasize and hone in on our camp here that there's not one individual star. It's really a collective effort, and I love that when our kids come here, they're learning every single aspect of putting on a show.
Singing, dancing, acting, or even writing their own shows or directing. They get together, they create their own piece from the very beginning.
It's just an all well-rounded theater experience with some emotional care, with our life skills and counseling sessions twice a week.
This is the kind of opportunity that I would have really enjoyed having as a kid, being able to come in and build a show together with a bunch of people who are the same age as me, right down to the writing process of the show. I think it's just a really good starting point for somebody who's in that age bracket trying to get into making creative projects.
This production is called The Role, and the campers made up the entire show themselves. We helped with a few of the songs, with the theme for guidance, but they've written the entire production on their own.
So this production is all about the behind the scenes of being a celebrity. We really get into some of the joys, some of the triumphs, but also some of the weaknesses and hardships that celebrities might go through and what exactly it means to be a celebrity in our world today.
This style of musical that we're doing is called a jukebox musical, in which we use pre-existing songs, but all of the plot and all of the ideas and all of the dialogue is written by the campers themselves. And we rewrite lyrics for those songs and slot those into the plot.
I think the most special aspect of working at this camp specifically is seeing how kids may come into the program not knowing anything about theater and shining and thriving in such a way that surprises themselves.
I love watching the kids learn to do something that they feel like they could never do before. So there are a lot of times when this is their first introduction to dance and they're just like, oh my gosh, I could never do a whole dance number, and then by the end of camp they're doing like 3 separate ones and nailing every single move, and it's just really exciting to see.
My favorite part is watching these kids dance. That's my favorite part. Down. I don't, it's not even up for debate. Close second is definitely my coworkers, because they're a joy to work with. But the kids, they're just so full of ideas, and they're so full of energy, and they're so enthusiastic when they actually get to implement those ideas.
Watching the kids find the enthusiasm in what they're doing has always been one of my favorite parts about working with any capacity of Team of Stars. Middle schoolers, sometimes they'll come in and be like, oh, I'm too cool to be doing this sort of thing. And like, I don't want to show off any enthusiasm because people are going to make fun of me for it. But there's almost always like a moment where they flip a switch in their head and they realize, I'm having fun with this, everyone around me is having fun with this, I don't have to hide that I'm having fun with this. And that is always a really fun thing to witness.
I mean, the campers, they're just so great. They're really, really excited to learn this year, and they're so enthusiastic that it makes it easy. It makes my job really easy. I think this program should be instituted in every county in the country. Like, I live out in LA and I come back every year, but I truly wish I could bring this entire program out there, because I think it can help so many kids all over.
When it comes to Team of Stars, it's one of the programs that So What Else has an association with the Housing Commission of Montgomery County. So a lot of our kids that come to us, they're from underserved areas. And what this camp does, one, I think first and foremost, it just gives them a space to be and congregate for the summer. A lot of maybe our families will be able to afford summer camps, or, you know, they come from parents that both of them are working, so they can't just be at home by themselves. So it just gives them a space to be for the summer with their friends or with other kids in the community that are their age.
So What Else's whole mission is, so what else can we do to help? So Team of Stars in particular is focused on helping students succeed. So even if our campers don't go on to do theater, and we by any means are not saying that they all have to, we're just happy to have them while we have them and encourage them to use the values and lessons they learn here in their daily lives.
Well, I am so excruciatingly proud of these kids this year. They have really hit the ground running with this production, and this has been such an ambitious year, and I'm so excited to see the final performance at Olney Theater.